Oh man. Oh, so it's pretty much the middle of August by this point, and I have yet to make, my list of the best and worst levels of, uh, July. What's my excuse? Stuff happened. So, and they were stuff that I could not avoid, so alright. That's your reasoning. So anyway, let's start the top 10 best levels of August. We're here now. It's not going to be this late again unless another thing happens. But the 10th best level of August is Brain Shot. This level is quite an interesting level. It just has a simple decoration, but simple decoration manages to get the job done very well. This level just has this certain atmosphere to it that makes it just seem like Brainwave, but better. Everything about this level just looks like really pretty, and the gameplay is also very enjoyable. With that, that is why this level lands itself in the 10th spot. Why was I so close? Number 9, Schmarleyville. This is a level by Ren241, so you can't expect anything that special, but you can expect something good. And this level is exceptional for Ren241 standards because the colors are quite vibrant, and there are some interesting structures. So this level, definitely an interesting level, but it's very hard. Number 8, the Sulphur Sea. Another difficult level. This one is quite an interesting one, as it actually has like a style. It is the sequel to Thorns and Brambles. Remember that level? And as the sequel to Thorns and Brambles, I think this is good, because Thorns and Brambles was a good level. This is also a good level. In this part of the level, the background doesn't have much decoration, but in my opinion, that's totally fine, because it's literally the sky on, like, a summer day. You don't see many clouds in that. So to me, that's perfectly fine. It just gives you more immersion into this atmosphere. Anyway, the Sulphur Sea, good level. Number 7, RTX On. Another Extreme Demon. This one is on the easier side, and for a level called RTX On, you should expect it to look good. And yes, it does look good. It literally looks like RTX is on. But usually I take off points just because it's an Extreme Demon, because I can't beat it. Really, I can't get very far in it. And usually the Extreme Demon gameplay is bad anyway, so. This level, however, is an easier Extreme Demon, so usually the gameplay isn't as bad on those. But there are exceptions. Anyway, RTX On is a cool level. Number 6, Celestial Inertia. This one is not epic, and to that I say, why not? It totally deserves epic. Just look at this. Doesn't that look cool? It's like a brilliant light show. And that fits perfectly with this Creo song. This level is just such a pleasure to look at. So to that I say, why is it not epic? We do not know the reason for that, because Rob works in mysterious ways. But we do know that this level is good, and it does deserve epic. This isn't even a Creo song, is it? Why did I think it was a Creo song? Well, too late for it now. Number 5, we have Assembly Line by Splinter25. Splinter's made some cool levels in the past, such as Born Survivor or Virtualization, and this is no exception. This is yet another level that's in the cool Splinter 25 style. But what's so great about this level is that it's easier than the other two, so it's more accessible to players. Newer players that are getting better at the game. These players can experience this level. And to that I say, good job, Splinter. Number 4. Midnight Shrine. Midnight Shrine's a cool level. It is cool to look at, and that's pretty much all it is. But just how cool it is to look at is what places it at the spot on the list. I just love the uniqueness of this level. How pixelated it feels, but it never feels limited. It just has a really blocky feeling to it. And the colors just like fit really well. They're really vibrant. And that just all becomes this cool level that is known as Midnight Shrine. Number 3 is Carmessi. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. But this level is another pretty level. But this level just like it has good decoration, but has not much else. Decoration is just really cool, and that's what makes me place it on here. Number 2, United by Undoor. Why did I type the name of the creator as well? I don't know. Undoor made some good levels, and this is no exception. United is a pretty interesting little. Well, let me see what this does. Also, it makes the portal and stuff custom. But that's interesting because like a lot of people like the original, so I find it cool how they have it. How instead of like having the custom objects set to default, they have the regular set to default, and you have to change it if you want it. That's good because that'll save a lot of people who actually don't like the custom portals. I do like. I like them though. I think they're good. But United, this is just a really cool level that is obviously made by Undoor. Just like this art style is just so obviously Undoor, but it's also really cool. Like this just seems like in like level up. Some of these things just seem like a level up version of Moonlight. Not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but that does take points away from the originality. Number 1 might be an interesting choice, but it's Down Under by Dansman. After I've pretty much given up that Just Dance 2020 will ever get rated, which is a shame because I think it's a decent level. Here we have Down Under. Down Under is, in my opinion, Dansman's best work, but it's also a mega collab because lately Dansman hasn't been able to create without making it a mega collab. But like you can see Dansman's parts, and you can see how much he's improved at creating. Because back then you would only see how well Dansman was doing at creating easy levels. But he seems to now be deciding to apply that knowledge of what he's done creating easy demons and like apply it to the easy demon creating process. Because look at this. This is certainly a level up. So it's a good thing that he's using his full potential for every difficulty instead of just easy. Because his levels also have really enjoyable gameplay that I really like playing. He's one of my favorite gameplay creators. He just managed to pull off an extremely amazing style. So now Dansman can not be classified as generic when he's making levels like this. I mean, just like, there's no way that's generic. And while I will say the Dansman's part is still a little empty on Air Deco, it's way better than his parts in Tantrum. I will say that. And in this one, unlike a lot of Dansman's levels, this doesn't feel like it was like an unnecessary epic just because RobTop was biased against other creators and biased towards different ones. It just seems like this actually genuinely deserves epic, which I think is good because I think RobTop's upgrading his rating system, especially since he didn't rate Just Dance 2020, which I still think deserves to be rated, but whatever, RobTop. Anyway, Down Under, great level, Dansman's best. And now we're getting to the top 10 worst. RobTop has been getting better at rating levels recently, I've noticed, because there hasn't been a level that I thought was a mistake to rate since May, and July has not broken